What up, what up, what up, y'all? It is your girl Gigi, and I am so glad to be back with y'all. So I'm officially kicking off Sag season. You guys are going to be my first reading. I'm going to try not to bang on the desk so much with my decks. I have this thing about hitting the deck, hitting the deck on my desk. Say that 5 times fast after a few shots. Anyway, I'm doing a weekend spread for you guys. We're going to go through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm starting with the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. It's one of my favorite decks. I really like this deck. This is actually one of the first decks that actually vibrated for me. So that's why I like it so much. Because I really feel like I get a lot of insight from this deck right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull your cards, I'm going to lay them out, and then we're going to reveal them together because I like surprises and I like surprising people. That's my thing. That's what I do. And so I also wanted to let you know that if you like the way I do my readings, if you like the way I tell the story, so to speak, because I am a storyteller, which is another reason why I like to lay my cards out while, face down, because I like to get the whole spread together and then I like to tell the story. Anyway, but if you like the way I read, if you like the way I interpret, please like and subscribe to my channel, because I would certainly appreciate that. Me and Baby Yoda, we would love you forever for that. You see, I got my guy with me today. This is my dude. I love me some Baby Yoda. I swear I do. If I could find a real live living Yoda, I'd probably be like the little boy in Gremlins. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I've been doing mad readings all day. So, I just have to remember what the hell I'm doing sometimes. And I'm hungry. I feel like I want a taco salad. That's so random. Like I'm hungry. I want a taco salad. See? I want a taco salad. Don't mind me. As you can see, I'm well fed. I'm well fed. Alright, so just to let you know, like I said, I go through the Shamanic Oracle deck. Well, that's just nifty. What's he doing in there? I go through the Shamanic Oracle deck, and then, yeah, your cards are like flipping out big time. We're going to get to that in a second. And then I go through with my Kipper deck, and I lay down a card. Now, with the Kipper deck, the reason why I lay a card down with the Kipper deck is because, death, transformation. And you know what, Sag? I'm not even going to cap with you. This is like the second or third time I've tried to do your reading, and it's going to be really interesting to see what comes up. But each time that I've done your reading, I've done it 3 separate ways. And each time I do your reading, it comes out to be the same type thing, which is, the transformation of something, communication, truth, and really just coming out of one shell. Now, how I'm going to read this, I'm going to presume that you are going to be the character, the main energy in here, unless I see otherwise. So how I'm going to read it, I will read it from your perspective, but by all means, if you need to switch it, flip it, reverse it, whatever, to, I'm not saying, make it fit if it don't fit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if it makes a little bit of sense, but, it's the other person and not you, by all means, you know what I'm saying? There you go. All right, so, and then what I do, because I know people love to just see the cards flipped over, I do actually use my Everyday Witches Tarot to clarify everything. All right, so boom. Ha! Here we go. Can you see my blunt? My bad. My bad. That's for after the show. Not on camera. Anyway. All right, so for Friday, you have the number 13, abundance. I'll show you that right there. Number 13, abundance. Okay, so this is the energy that you're going to be in come Friday. You're going to be, and now the number 13, 3 and 1 combines to make 4. So this speaks of foundation, stability, love, family, home, things like that. So you may find yourself in a space Friday where you're feeling overly abundant, or at least extremely grateful for what you have. Whether it be family or whether it be money or your job, you know, there's going to be something that causes you to at least feel abundant if you're not indeed abundant. Now let's see where we go with that. Now, okay, number 24, thief. 24 breaks down in numerology to 6. 6 is a number of 6 is a number of transition. It specifically speaks of moving from one plane to another. Okay, so, and it's the thief card. So, can you see that? I'm sorry. So, if you look at this card, you'll notice that the gentleman in the middle of this card is not, I'm trying to get the glare out, is not really paying attention to the pickpocket, but not in a ignorant way. It's almost like he's part of this setup. It's like, I'm going to intentionally look the other way. I'm going to intentionally be distracted. So this may have something to do with somebody or something in your life that you know is taking away from you. And, you know, I don't know. So then you have the 7 of Cups and you have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is right underneath this thief. So you may have somebody Sag around you. You can't see it. The King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So you may have somebody around you who is leeching off you. I'll just be honest with you. That's the energy that I get. I think this person makes you feel like, this person may make you feel like you have a lot, or they may make you feel like you are everything. But the truth of the matter is they are not who they say they are. Do you see what I'm saying? You see that? So, and if you look, so if you look at both of these cards, you've got the King of Pentacles looking one direction, and then you've got the actual gentleman here looking the other. Okay? And if this represents the same person, now there's one or two ways we can look at this. If this represents the same person, then this could be someone who is a sleight of hand type, you know. So over on one side, they may be, or, you know, when they're around certain people, they may present themselves as being very stable, very committed, very loyal. You know, they may even be part of a family structure. But then on the other side, deep down inside, they may be running game. They may be, you know, they may be, I don't want to say running a hustle, but it's kind of like that double life. Now, on the other hand, you could have someone who is a willing participant in this. You could have someone who is aware that this person is not who they say they are and is going along with it, you know. But whatever it is, there's an intention of confusion because there are other things. I don't know if I'm trying to get the glare off of that. There are other things going on. So, you know, let's say, for instance, I don't know if this is a third party. It could be. It could also be a work situation because you have the King of Pentacles here. That's also an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But let's say, for instance, you know, this could be the person that you're with, Sag. Okay? Or this could be you. And they present a role, or they present themselves to be very stable, or, you know, somebody presents themselves to be very stable, very family oriented. And they also feel like they have everything that they need. So this may be your energy, Sag. You know, like you have everything that you need and this is good. But secretly, I'm dropping cards. Secretly, there's something that you're missing. There's something out there that you want and you don't have it. And okay, I'm going to get to that in a second. Well, you know what? No, we're going to do that now. So let's see what it is. Can you clarify the King of Pentacles with one card, please? Three of Swords. Doesn't surprise me. Alright. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. Who is the King of Pentacles? Seven of Cups again. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is definitely confused. But they're also confusing others. Yeah, they're also confusing others because they are... Alright. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what this is, Sag. So Friday, something may happen, okay, where somebody in this connection has a feeling that, or they think that the other person, is their everything, they're finally settled, they're finally good, you know, and this is the intentional confusion. While indeed, this person really doesn't want to do this. You know, one of the choices that this person has is to cut off their love, like just go cold, and they kind of want to do that, you know, and so you may or may not be aware of this, but we're going to find out because we're about to skip over to Saturday real quick. So the energy in Saturday is... This is why I like flipping the cards. Now, just what I just said to you, right? Stripping illusions. Number 27, which if you break that down, that's another 3, because 2 and 7, or excuse me, that's 9. 2 and 7 come to 9, which 9 signifies, now 9 is a number of stress. 9 is a number of anxiety, restlessness, sleepless nights. You know what I'm saying? It's like that last straw before the camel's back breaks. And so I think so Friday you have this, you might go into the day like, oh, this my man, this my woman, this my person, whatever, and something happens, maybe something happens, and by Saturday some illusions have been stripped away. Like, no more, you're seeing in actuality that this person is not who you thought they were, and you may make a decision to set yourself free. Yeah. Oh yeah. So somebody makes a decision to set themselves free once this illusion has been broken, once the truth is exposed, and you know, once we realize that things are not what they seem, somebody decides to, you know, really just shut off all investments. You got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They're no longer looking at this as if, you know, it even has potential. And then you have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, see, sorry, but I gotta go. That's that 5 of Cups. Sorry, but I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go find my real Two of Cups. You know what I'm saying? I still got two. I need to go, you know, find that to share with that person. Now, the Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't think this is necessarily you returning or, you know, revisiting. I think, you know, there may be some burdens that you may have been sitting on of your own volition, that when this comes to the head, you kind of finally get to let that go too. You know what I mean? Because you see the moon right here. So you may have some burdens about this situation that you didn't even know were burdens. Like, you know, just things that you didn't realize. Like, you know, oh, so he cheated on me? Oh, so he wants to be single? Well, shoot, that's one less person I got to cook for. Like, you're going to find the upside in this. You're going to find the upside in this. And it's going to be fine. Yeah. Because I think, you know, or whoever this is, they don't want to juggle anymore. They don't want to go back and forth anymore. They're tired. They're, you know, they're over all of it. They want to, you know, they just want to kind of get settled and situated. And so that may be what happens with you, Sag, that you decide that you're just done. Yeah, you're moving on to some healing shit. You're like, listen, you don't want me? That's cool. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for, you know, letting it be known that you don't want me, or, you know, you're like, you know, you're telling that person I don't want you, and we're good. We're good. Okay, and so on Sunday, because yeah. So on Sunday, now mind you, Saturday, you come to a place of Four of Swords. So you're just like, yeah, you know, I don't have to invest in this. I don't have to cook for you anymore. I don't have to wonder where you're at. I don't have to wonder what you're doing. I don't have to act like I care, you know, that kind of thing. That kind of tea. So you're good. But here's the thing. There comes some growth with this. There comes some introspection. You see, you got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the community in reverse. This is about you just kind of opening up to yourself. Okay? Now, this could all be your energy. You might be the one that's telling somebody like, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be like the head of the house. I don't want to be, you know, like that person. And of course, if you do this, this is going to break up whatever, you know, whatever you got going on. It's gonna kind of, you know, dissolve it all. But you're fine with that. And I hate to say it, like, Sag, you might be a little bit of a butthole. I was gonna say something else, but you might be a little bit of a booty hole, okay? Because you got the King of Wands in reverse, you know, and then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So right now, you know, you might be kind of like, or you might be being perceived as being a booty hole, you know, when in fact you're just kind of like, listen, no, this ain't what I want. This ain't for me. It ain't for me. It's just not for me, you know. But it's okay. It's still growth. I think it's just the point of you being honest with yourself and not, you know, not lying anymore. There's gonna be a little bit of clutching of the pearls. Ooh. Do you want to go be a thot? Is that why you don't want it? Oh, okay. Okay, so Sag, listen. I'm gonna give you the tea as I see. You might not like it, but just click off the channel if you don't. If it doesn't resonate with you, you're more than welcome to just click off the channel. I promise. I think that you are at a place, Sag, that I think at one point maybe you thought you wanted to be this King of Pentacles. And because I have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, this may be more geared towards the masculine energy. I might be talking to my male Sagittarians, or, you know, and it's a lot of kings on here. It's the King of Cups too. So this definitely may be a male Sagittarian that I'm reaching out to. But it seems to me like you are in a place this weekend where you're coming to terms with yourself. You're coming to terms with some things that other people may not particularly find pleasant. Okay, so you may have stepped into a role or something, or you may have said, I'm gonna be this person. But I think as time went on, you realized that this was not something that you wanted. It's a lot. It's a lot. And you should be grateful, and maybe you are, but you don't want this. You do not want this abundance, and it's kind of got you feeling some sort of kind of way, because I think in your mind, you should want this, but you don't. You just don't. You don't. You want to go see what else is out there. I don't have the Two of Wands here, but the fact that you have the Seven of Cups twice, and they're both in the upright, and then you have the King of Cups in reverse, which is a very shut off energy. He can be almost cruel, to a point when he feels trapped, and then you have the Two of Swords. So you're coming to a place of, because before you get to the Two of Swords, you have to have the Ace of Swords, and before you get to the Three of Swords, you have to have the Two of Swords. So I think that before you break somebody's heart, or before you cause a lot of heartache, what you need to do, and I think you're going to do just that. With that being said, come Saturday, you're no longer, you feel very free and very liberated come Saturday, because you are no longer living in a place of illusions. You're no longer living a lie. You're being exactly who and what you're being free to do, who and whatever it is that you want to do. And I think, the person that you have to reconcile this with is understanding that, and they're willing to let you go too. Because I imagine that, especially with the King of Cups in reverse, you've been very mean to this person. You've been less than pleasant for this person to deal with. So the fact that you are finally coming to a point where you're like, you know what? I just don't want to do this anymore. I think that, they are more than willing to let you go on your merry way. You have the Ten of Cups, or you have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the notion of not putting in work, the notion of no longer looking at this as an investment prospect, is actually a burden lifted off of you. It may actually be a burden lifted off of both of y'all, because this is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, you don't have to think about it anymore. You don't have to wonder anymore if this is what you want. You know that this is what you want. You want to be free. You want to, you want to be free to invest your time and your energy into other things. And like I said, sorry, to whoever you're walking away from. It's kind of like, it's like that Donnell Jones song, Where I Want to Be, but this ultimately brings you healing, the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Doing this, walking away, shedding your tears, dealing with it however you need to. This is part of your process, Sag. But ultimately, you will heal from this. You will be fine. You will be fine. Why? Because once you realize that you no longer have this issue anymore, you're going to start to grow outward, And even though your decision may have pulled apart a community, a family unit, you may end up having to move out of your home or whatnot. But because despite the fact that there's a separation there's also growth for you. There's growth for you to go out and to explore, newer passions, maybe talk to other people, really open up a little more. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like you're gonna be in this energy for a while. The Page of Pentacles. You're gonna be in this energy for a while. Now the King of Wands in reverse. it's kind of like the King of Cups in reverse, except for you got this Ace of Wands right here next to the King of Wands in reverse. And this is another reason why I have a feeling I'm talking to a masculine, because yeah, you just kind of want to go out there and be a thot for a while, and you are not about that Ace of Cups life. I think over here, once you get out of this, you're like, oh, I'm about to go take my wand and go mingle. See that card? You see him like, hey girl, where you been? Hey, oh yeah, for real? You got your hair done? Oh, okay. I'm gonna come mess that up later on, girl. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like that. You know, he's doing the young man ish. He's not concerned whatsoever. And the Page of Pentacles in this deck is kind of like the Knight of Pentacles, except for, so the Page of Pentacles, she is a messenger. She's a slow ass messenger. And she takes her time. You know, she takes her time to kind of see all the things that are going on around her. You know, ooh, is that a gardenia, or is that a, you know, what other, is that a lily? You know, in the trees type things. She's very deliberate about the steps that she makes and why. So, Sag, I think that, you know, ultimately your weekend is going to be kind of emotional. You know, but there's going to be some truths coming out. And like I said, I've done this reading 3 times already. And that is almost always the theme that I'm coming up with for you for this weekend is truth, transformation, and change. And so I'm going to just say, you know, go live your best life. Whatever. Go live your best life. But be adult enough about it to be honest. So that the person that is going to, you know, ultimately have to pick up the pieces, they won't have to do it after you've shattered it with a whole Scud missile. Just saying. Okay? I love you, Sag. Once again, happy birthday. Peace, love, and light. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. I am the Gemini Goddess. Love you. Mwah.